What's going on, guys? Snake Eyes here, playing some more Dark Souls 2. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you all of the new weapons, armors, and rings inside the third and final DLC, Crown of the Old Ivory King. I'm going to do a little bit different than how I did it last time. Instead of making 3 separate videos, what I'm going to do is go ahead and show you all of the weapons, armors, and rings in one video. Also, keep in mind that just like in the last one, I might miss a couple of things here or there, but for the most part, I'm pretty sure I got all of it. This is the biggest DLC that they've released out of the 3, and it kind of proves itself with all of the different items that are in it. For the most part, weapons and shields alone, there are 18 different weapons and shields that I found. I'm pretty sure I got all of them, and for a DLC that's actually pretty impressive, there is a pretty much wide variety of stuff, from anything between daggers, straight swords, twin blades, fist weapons, great bows, shields, pretty much anything you can think of. I'm pretty sure there is something that somebody will like. I'm going to do it like how I did it last time and just show you guys the base stats and requirements, and also show you how the weapon looks. I won't show the description because if you guys don't want to be spoiled and you kind of want to save that story for yourself when you play on your own, then you can go ahead and do that. But for the most part, I'm going to show you everything that you might need to know as far as the details with these weapons, so you guys can, I guess, know what to look out for. Keep in mind that I'm not going to be doing sorceries or anything like that, because in all honesty, I'm pretty shit with them. I don't know which ones are new and which ones are old, so I'm just going to keep it how it is. I'd rather not show you anything than show you something that's probably old, so that's where I'm coming from, and that's pretty much what I'm going to do. But for the most part, there are a lot of different weapons in this DLC, and in all honesty, I'm pretty much hyped for a good majority of them. Now, there's one that caught my eye that I'm going to show at the end of the video. I'm going to show its moveset, something that, in all honesty, I really love. So if you guys want to check that out, just wait until the end of the video, or fast forward if you guys don't want to wait. It's up to you. For the most part, all of these weapons, though, are really unique. I really do like them. I think they're all badass. And for weapon showcases, I am really excited to hurry up and get started. I haven't played in about a week and a half, and I've also been kind of taking a break in uploading, mainly because there's really nothing that was keeping me going with Dark Souls 2, and now that this DLC is released, in all honesty, I can't wait to get back at it. One thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to show you guys the reskin version of the Smelter Sword, which is a blue Smelter Sword. To be honest, I don't know if this is from the old Ivory King, or if it's from the old Iron King, or from the old Ivory King. I'm not too sure which one it's from, but it's the first time I've seen it, so I figured I might as well show you guys, and it might actually be from this DLC, but again, I'm not too sure, so I figured I might as well show you this one just in case it was. For the most part, out of most of these weapons, I would say about a third of them have special attacks, which is kind of cool. Even a couple out of those, I guess a third of those weapons, they kind of have somewhat the same effect, which I don't really know how to take that. I mean, I think it's cool, and I do think that that special move set is kind of cool. A straight sword and a great sword kind of share that move set, and in all honesty, I think it's pretty cool. And seeing how those two still have the same type of special move set, and still seeing that there are other weapons that have their own complete unique move set, I really don't care that they have the same. I think they really outdid themselves with the weapons this time around, so I really look past that, and I'm really excited for all of these weapons. But I'm pretty much going to let you guys check out the rest of these weapons. There's really not much more I can say. If you have any questions, let me know about them. I'm going to go ahead and just let you watch the rest of this, and then I'm going to pick back up when I show the armors. So enjoy the rest of the weapons. Now, as far as the armors go, I really do like the look of them. In all honesty, I guess coming off of the second DLC's armors, I'll go ahead and say that these aren't my favorite armor sets. I can tell that this is probably going to be a love-hate with some people, mainly because coming up you're basically going to see a reskin version of the Ruined Sentinel armor set with a little bit of, I guess, little differences in them, and then you're going to see that exact same set in a different form, which some people might not like that. Some people might say it's a cop-out, but in all honesty, I really don't care. I think it looks cool either way it goes. I really do like the design and how good it looks, the first Ruined Sentinel armor. I don't really like the helmet. I never really did. I was never really a big fan of it, but the rest of the armor looks really nice. I really do like it. And in all honesty, I'm actually really excited because the helms on these, or the helms that are standalone that don't have an armor set with them, are really awesome. They brought back the symbol of Ivory, which is pretty much the mimic chest head. I thought that was really awesome. A little, I guess, unknown fact about me is that when I was playing Dark Souls, the first Dark Souls, I never made videos on that. I really did love the symbol of Ivory, the wooden chest mimic. I used to run around with that helm all the time. I heard people really didn't like it, but in all honesty, I thought it was so unique and it was so out there that I really did love it. I like how they upgraded it and made it an iron lockbox, which is pretty cool. And then I also like the little detail of the unhinged look that you're going to see when it comes up. One of the hinges is kind of broken off. It's little minor details that only, I guess, a nerd like me would notice, but in all honesty, I really do like it. I think it looks awesome. There's also a helm that is pretty much a bell. And that kind of goes back into me liking, I guess, off the wall stuff like that. That's kind of what Japan really does. I've noticed that in a lot of games that are based in Japan, they kind of just make stuff really nice, and then they kind of throw in these little oddball things. Dark Souls did it, Metal Gear Solid does it. A lot of the games that I really like that are from Japan do it, and it's kind of something that I've always really kind of liked because it brought a little humor, especially since most of the games that do it are really dark, just like this one. This kind of goes back, talking about the mirror hat. It's probably not even shown. I'm doing this without even looking at the video, but pretty soon you're probably gonna see the mirror hat without the mask. I don't know if this is from the DLC or not. It's kind of like the smelter sword. I'd rather show you guys just in case than not show you and have somebody say that I missed it. So that's also something that I really thought was kind of cool because I really did like the mirror hat. I just didn't like Lucatiel's mask. It was something that I thought was really cool for all of like a week, and then just realized that it's not really something that I would wear. Seeing that this helmet has without the mask is something that I really do like, so it's kind of something that I might start wearing. For the most part, the helms that are standalone I really do like. I like the crown of the Ivory King too. I think it looks pretty damn awesome. But the helms that are with armor sets, in all honesty, I really don't like. I think they kind of went out there with that design, and some of these armors look really awesome, and then once you get to the helm, it just kind of throws the entire thing off. So that's just my personal thing. For the most part, that's pretty much all I have to say about the armors, and now we're going to go into the rings. Now, I was only able to get 4 of the rings, and I'm pretty sure that there may be a couple more that I might be missing, but for the most part, these are the ones that I was able to get. Out of all of them, they're actually all pretty unique. One of the ones that caught my eye the most was the Ivory Warrior ring, which attacks greatly reduce enemy stamina. Now, that's actually going to be pretty powerful for people who are using heavier weapons and for people who are going up against them and they have smaller shields. The balancing factor to the ring though is that it weighs 5 pounds, so it's actually kind of heavy for a ring, so that's kind of its little balancing factor, but for the most part the effect of the ring is definitely worth it. The second ring that caught my eye was the Ring of the Embedded. Now basically what it does is says that it gains surprises but takes increased damage. Basically what it does is it gives you 4 levels in health and endurance, and it gives you 6 levels in your equip load, so that's kind of something that you might want to essentially weigh out, but exactly how much you take in increased damage I'm not too sure yet because I haven't tried it. For the most part it might not even be worth it equipping the ring, but it's something that I thought was actually really unique. And the third and final ring that kind of caught my eye was the Ring of the Living. evolving, which pretty much gives you the human appearance even though you're a phantom. Now that's kind of something that I honestly can't wait to see videos on. I'm not near creative enough to actually come up with videos on my own for this. I'm pretty sure that there are a lot more people who are able to do that, and in all honesty I can't wait for them. But for the most part, these are the 4 rings that I was able to get. I'm pretty sure there might be more, and if there is more, let me know. But for the most part, that's pretty much going to wrap it up. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys know what to look out for. I hope you guys enjoyed the DLC. Leave a like if you did, and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, take care.